Norway is one of the most beautiful countries in Europe, but few people know that in these beautiful lands there is a technology company called reMarkable, which has created a device that isolates you from distractions and helps you create. What's in that box is a concept somewhat similar to Amazon Kindle devices, but different and much improved, as you're about to see. Starting with its screen, since it uses a technology that to this day is unique in the market. No one else uses it the way they do. The attention to design, the incredible paper-like feel when you write, and the long lifespan they give their devices by providing constant, regular, and smart updates make this brand a benchmark for all lovers of electronic ink devices. reMarkable is not just any company. They focus on your projects and your creations, emulating paper in a masterful way, as you will see next. You're already seeing the unboxing of this Norwegian gem featuring canvas color display technology built on Gallery 3. And after the absolutely high-quality braided case designed in Norway, let's move on to this reMarkable Paper Pro Mute. This is likely the first review in English. You know I love these devices. I've tried almost all of them. There are dozens of reviews on the channel, including papers, warranties, and more, all in Spanish. Here is the high-quality cable, flat, thick, with metal ends, and here are the replacement tips. Even the box feels luxurious. These Norwegians don't mess around. This is among the most professional styluses I've used on this channel. I would say that as of today, it's the one that has given me the best feedback. The feel it has, how it's built, the weight, the balance. Without a doubt, it's an absolute marvel. For all of you who enjoy writing, even its eraser feels almost like a real eraser. And now let's move on to the reMarkable Paper Pro MIUF, which is the smaller version of that great reMarkable Paper Pro that I already tested on this channel. The nearly 12-inch one, this is actually 7.3 inches, and if I recall, 16 by 9 format, so it's pretty elongated. The back part imitates the texture of paper. It also has 4 small rubber pads, so it doesn't slide on the surface. This lets you rest it and write perfectly. The design is identical to its larger counterpart. I love those metal sides with those grooves, which honestly give it a lot of personality. And, well, let's talk about the ports, which I can already tell you are very few. There you have a USB Type-C. Here, these sides, as I mentioned, following the same pattern as its bigger brother. And there you have the magnetic charging port with this stylus, which I can't stop repeating, is an absolute marvel. You can see that it sits perfectly. In fact, it sticks solidly to the side. You won't have any problem with it falling off. This is the only button on top, the unlock lock button. It also has good travel and weight. By the way, it weighs less than an iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is 230 grams and is only 6.5 millimeters thick. Great design and ergonomics, feels excellent in hand. But let's get to the real gem of this unusual device, and that's its screen. First of all, look at the reflectivity on the right. A regular, ordinary smartphone. Look at how it reflects. And even when I turn it on, look, because the glass doesn't diffuse at all compared to the porous glass used by reMarkable. And I also did an experiment. I set the light to maximum brightness. This smartphone with 4,000 nits of peak brightness, as you can see, can't do anything against the excess brightness. On the other hand, this peculiar e-ink screen doesn't fight against the light, but rather works with it. And the more light there is, the better it looks. But the good thing about this reMarkable is that it doesn't use the typical Kaleido 3-color e-ink technology, but instead uses Gallery 3 in its canvas display version. Combined with the porous glass that mimics paper and feels great to write on, you'll see and hear it soon. It gives it spectacular colors when it comes to this e-ink technology. Although the downside of this technology is that it's a bit slower than the Kaleido 3. Although reMarkable's closed system tries to mitigate the inherent slowness of this technology a bit. Let's say it's a trade-off. Much richer colors, but at the same time, the screen refresh is slower. And I'll tell you in advance that this device is not for people who are in a hurry. If you've watched this far, you likely already know how electronic ink works. It's not a fast technology at all. Although from my personal experience, I think it's worth slowing down a bit in this hectic life we have to enjoy the benefits of this technology. I especially like the yellow, which you can see when highlighting, for example, how good it looks. And now I'm going to compare it with another screen, as I mentioned, with the typical color electronic ink technology, for example, the ones used in color Kindles. Kaleido 3 on the left and Gallery 3 on the right. Also the background of the screen, both are turned off right now, by the way. You can see that it's a bit more pink on the one on the left on Kaleido 3. On the other hand, on Gallery 3, the background looks a bit better, clearer. Also, the reflections are handled better on the reMarkable. The thing is, the Kaleido 3 has around 4,000 colors, while the Gallery 3 has more than 20,000. And by the way, the resolution of this 7.3-inch screen is 264 pixels per inch. Here, black and white aren't any better and color isn't any worse. No, everything is homogeneous. Everything has 264 pixels per inch. The software isn't Android. It's its own system, similar to Amazon Kindle, but more focused on creators, especially for writing and creating. You are seeing, by the way, this uniqueness of this screen that's so strange and wonderful at the same time. Another thing I like is the gestures. 2 fingers to undo, 3 to redo. Writing with a color feels like it follows you. It's curious, almost magical. You're seeing it now. And once you lift the pen from the glass, it takes on its true color through a screen refresh that is much richer. It's true that you have to get used to this software and also to this technology, but once you do, any other color e-ink technology falls far behind. And, well, it's true that it's very cold in Norway, especially at this time of year, but I've been using this reMarkable Paper Pro MEWF for a few weeks now, and I assure you that once you get used to this software, which is designed to create and eliminate any distractions, especially when writing, it's absolutely wonderful, as you will see and hear in these microscopic shots. I've been testing e-ink devices on this channel for many years, but to this day, there is no color e-paper tablet or e-ink tablet that matches or surpasses the writing experience of this reMarkable. And not just when it comes to writing, but also erasing. I assure you, it feels almost exactly like you're doing it on paper, and that's quite an achievement. I think all its software, which by the way is only available in English or German, is not available in Spanish. It's mainly for writing, note-taking, jotting things down, and highlighting PDFs. You can already see there are many notebooks. I also like that this software gets frequent updates. It's more expensive than competitors and uses different technologies. But I assure you the updates are far superior. As I finished recording these shots, a new update appeared to add improvements. I assure you that the first reMarkable I tried on this channel and the one I'm testing now in terms of software are nothing alike. It's a company that builds loyalty, never abandons you over issues, and continually listens to customers while updating their devices. And that's extremely important, at least from my point of view. One of the improvements, by the way, is converting all the text you've written into digital format. As you can see, it does it very well, and also in Spanish. These are some other recent updates as well. For example, holding it perfects not just lines, but any shape, circles, triangles, squares, and more. And how would the PDFs be displayed? Well, you're seeing them right now. The color it has is unmatched by the technology I mentioned earlier. Even so, as you can see, the refresh rate is a bit slower. For those who enjoy reading manga or comics on color e-ink devices, instead of OLED, such as iPads. As you already know, it doesn't strain your eyes, it doesn't disrupt your circadian rhythms, and it's more suitable for reading for hours. I highly recommend this Gallery 3 technology because the colors are much better than those of Kaleido 3. So if you're a little patient and get used to this kind of software and technology, it's going to be worth it. By the way, as you can see, you can write everything not only in PDF, but also in other formats like EPUB. You can also send it by email, and you can share it through the reMarkable app, which you can install not only on iPhone, but also on Android, Mac, Windows, and so on. And it also syncs automatically and very quickly, as you can already see. So you'll have all your highlighted notes with the latest updates on all the devices you want. Hey, and as I was saying, how is it to read magazines, PDFs, comics, and so on this amazing screen when it comes to colors? Well, you can see it here in full sunlight, and here you can really notice the texture of the glass on this reMarkable much better. And these colors are amazing, for example, for reading at the beach, plus the low reflectivity it has. By the way, I like that the highlighter adapts to all fonts, whether they're larger or smaller. It adjusts to them. No matter if you reduce, increase, or change the format, it will always remain in that state. Since it has a 16:9 format, it's more flattened. Honestly, it looks pretty good. And also, I think with that extra chin it has, it's better to hold it there and take notes. The refresh rate is honestly pretty lazy. It's about priorities. For me, having 20,000 colors instead of 4,000 is worth it. As for other formats, like these EPUB books, for example, you can see it's not that slow. The gestures are limited, which I like because it feels like a book. You can only swipe. Occasionally, it shows your page number and nothing else, not even the time. Like a real book, you can't see the time, access Instagram, or get notifications. But let's say it removes any distractions or any temptation to get distracted to help you focus on creating. If you swipe down with one finger, you go to the main screen. And if you swipe down with two fingers, you access favorites or recents. It's a limited form of multitasking, and as you can see, it has few settings. Even so, they've added more things through updates. And honestly, I like that they really listen to the customer, to what we're asking for. By the way, the battery lasts about 10 days, though the brand claims 2 weeks. But at least for my personal use, since I've used it quite a bit with Wi-Fi and also with the screen brightness up, between 60 and 70%, that's how long it lasted for me, around 10 days. Now I'll compare it to its older brother, the reMarkable Paper Pro. You can already see an 11.8-inch screen, while the Paper Pro Mutes is 7.3 inches. I suggest watching my detailed review on this channel for more in-depth information about the software and interface of the reMarkable. The smaller one has slightly bigger bezels, while the larger one features a metallic back and keyboard connector pins. However, something I've noticed is that on the larger one, the background, I'm not sure if you can see it in this video, but it's a bit more yellowish. That is less clear than on the Paper Pro Mute. I don't know what this is due to. Maybe it's a slightly better calibrated panel. However, when it comes to responsiveness, both react at the same speed because they use practically the same processor. And now, let's talk about the lights. How do the LED lights included in these reMarkable devices perform? I like that if you're in total darkness and forgot the light, swiping down from the top turns on a small light. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but it's very minimal. Yet it helps you find the tablet at night. They added this feature in another update, and I think it's a great idea, especially for those who like to read at night. You're seeing the maximum brightness of both tablets. Maybe the smaller one is a bit wider and brighter. However, the tablet that lowers the minimum brightness the most is the larger one from reMarkable. And now let's talk about the price of this unknown Norwegian gem, the reMarkable Paper Pro MEUV. You can see it there, 479 euros, the bigger brother 649. Both come with the pen included. I'll leave the purchase link below in the video description, especially if you plan to read a lot, take many notes, or highlight often. This type of technology is more recommended, and you shouldn't use OLED or LCD. Color e-ink technologies are primarily used for that. You can use them intensively because your eyes don't get tired, they don't emit any kind of blue light, there's no flickering, and you can use them in areas with good direct light. I've been using this type of device from the Norwegian brand for quite some time, and what I like most is that they don't abandon them. These tablets continue to get frequent updates, further enhancing their already strong performance. Also, those 20,000 colors, that extravagant technology, and at the same time, that isolation from any kind of distraction. I've noticed that it helps me take notes, write, highlight, and study. It's kind of like an island separated from so many digital temptations and social networks. Also, the feeling of writing on this device to this day is still, in my opinion, the best. Yes, above all, you're going to focus on taking notes. Pay close attention to this reMarkable technology. And now, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a like so you can keep recording in amazing places and with unique technologies on YouTube. If you need anything, leave a comment. See you in the next video. Take care.